Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. In today's video we're gonna take a look at the Russian Founders Pack for Lost Ark. The game is about to launch in Russia. It does not have a release date for Europe and North America yet. I'm guessing it's gonna be this year, maybe at the end, maybe in November, because I know many of you are always asking me in the comments below. We're gonna see together what Founders Pack the Russian players can pre-order. Is it pay to win? Is it crappy? Is it bad? Is it good? I'm gonna explain to you every item in their Founders Pack. I am on the Russian Lost Ark website. I have translated it with Google Chrome. I'm gonna link it in the description below so you can access it as well. Maybe some of you that live closer to Russia, I don't know, Estonia, Latvia, Belarus, the Czech Republic even, countries that are closer and gonna have a very good ping to the Russian servers. Maybe you want to try the game when it comes out in Russia. You don't want to try it in Korea, but you do want it in Russia. You still need exit lag as it's region lock. If you need exit lag, if you want to play better, there is an exit lag link in the description below. It's my own personal link. You get exit lag, you use my code, you get a discount as well. It's a VPN and a ping reducer program. Fantastic tool for all of your gaming needs. Yeah, if you don't know who I am, my nickname is Saivo. Nice to meet you. Deeply in love with Lost Ark, coming from a light of Aeon, blah blah blah. All of this out of the way. Let's take a look at these founder packs, right? Pretty nice website. The people from mail.ru have made for Lost Ark. I'm gonna make this browser smaller so you guys can see, and my cam wouldn't cover the first pack right here. 999 rubles costs the cheapest pack, and I have here a calculator to do the conversion. 999 rubles is 13.94 euros. So for 14 euros, by the way, Lost Ark is a free-to-play game. However, you do need to buy it at the beginning. When you buy the game, you need to buy it so you can play afterwards for free. Yeah. The first one is translated by Google Translate from Chrome as Wanderer's Set. Let's see what you get. 3 days of early access. There you go. This is a thing that's included in all three. Access to private PTA. Is this closed beta testing? Okay, so you get 3 days of early access. You get access to the closed beta that's gonna come out in Russia before the release. You get a title, Wanderer, in game. Titles in Lost Ark, they give you some third kind of stats, right? There's primary stats, secondary stats, and then there is like these kinds of stats that you can get also from titles, such as charm, intelligence, knowledge, and so on and so forth. Yeah, so nothing special so far, nothing pay to win so far, nothing bad, only, you know, cool little things. The title of Wanderer on the forum, so you can be a Wanderer on the forum as well. A fighter set. This is translated as a fighter set. This is actually what I believe consumables, in-game consumables. Not a big deal. You can farm them, craft them, buy them from the broker. They just drop everywhere, so not a big deal, not a pay-to-win thing still. Why am I talking about pay-to-win is because most people say that, oh my god, Russia, the mother of pay-to-win games, everything is pay-to-win in Russia. Guys, have you seen Aeon in Europe and North America? Anyway, just saying. So Russia, I don't believe that it's just in Russia pay-to-win, but anyway, let's continue. One of these boxes that gives you affinity items. This apparently gives you purple epic quality affinity items. Don't think they're gonna give you very many, maybe 1, maybe 5, maybe 3 of them, but that's about it. So still, again, something within the game's boundaries, something that's nice, something that's decent, not something game breaking. Chaos Dungeon entry tickets, 5 of them. Not that you will ever need extra Chaos Dungeon runs, like extra regular Chaos Dungeon runs. You will never run out of entries for this because you have 3 entries per day, and it's kind of a grind even to do these 3 entries that you have every day daily, right? So this giving you 5 more, maybe it can just speed up the process for you at the beginning of the game, but that's about everything you're gonna get from these. Yeah, still a decent item for the beginning of the game to have. And 10 of these Feathers of Resurrection. Feathers of Resurrection, a very nice, a very useful consumable convenience item, right? And sometimes at end game, in where the crunch gets tougher and when it really matters, having a Feather of Resurrection can actually mean the difference in between finishing that raid in time or not finishing it in time, right? But that's about all they matter in raids, right? Cool, so this one is 14 euros, guys, the first set. For the next two sets, I'm gonna just make the whole thing bigger because my cam doesn't cover this and this. 2,600 rubles we're gonna copy and we're gonna paste them here. 36 euros, what do you get for 36 euros? 3 days of early access, access to the beta testing, title adventurer in game and title adventurer on the forums, pre-character creation 3 days before the game starts. Is this 3 days before these 3 days, or is this just during the first day of this? If it's 3 days before these 3 days, you can create your character, which means that you can also reserve your name included in this, because when you create your character you reserve a name as well, because you have to name it. Then this is very worth it. This pack already is very worth it just for this, right? Very nice thing. Gambler set, this is a thing, this is a bunch of card upgrading materials. There is a card game in Lost Ark about which I haven't gotten the chance yet to tell you guys on my YouTube channel, but I will talk about it maybe next month. This is also non-pay to win, everything is just simply cosmetic, fun kind of things so far. Fighter set as this, a bag of consumables. Diplomat recruitment, this is again a bunch of affinity items, not a big deal. Chaos Dungeon entry tickets 5 times just like this, 10 Feathers of Resurrection, and you get finally a skin that I've seen it in Korea, but personally I don't like it for myself. However, collecting skins is something for some people, so this is something again cosmetic, nice to have, right? For 36 euros. And we have the last pack, which costs exactly 46.02 euros with today's exchange rate. You get 3 days of early access, you get access to the beta testing, the title Pioneer in game and on the forums. This pre-character creation thing, which I still don't know if it's before this 3 or during this 3, but still a pretty cool thing. The card upgrading materials, the consumables in game, the affinity items, the Chaos Dungeon things, 10 Feathers of Resurrection, the skin, and on top of everything else you get this Beatrice's Blessing. This is something that increases your boat's movement speed. All of your boats, you're gonna be moving faster at sea, which is obviously a very good asset. This is like the premium kind of membership in Lost Ark in that sense. It's not a premium membership in the regular sense of the word, just before you guys get scared. In Lost Ark, what this means is just faster movement at speed and faster movement at sea, and also faster regeneration of the sea resource, let's call it like that in very plain terms. There is a resource, a lucky energy that you consume while doing sea things, like looting treasures, doing shipwrecks, diving underwater, and so on and so forth, fishing, and so on and so forth. And if you have this buff, then that energy restores faster. Normally, a character with full energy, you spend it in a couple of hours at sea, and then you have to wait about 40, maybe 48 hours, that's kind of 2 days, before it's fully restored, like all of it. With this, you have to wait a bit less than 48 hours, maybe a day and a half, something like that. So this is something nice and a little bit more movement for your ships. Definitely nice, but has nothing to do with anything else, with PvP, with entries in PvE dungeons and raids and stuff like that. So it doesn't give you these kinds of things. Very nice thing. And the Warhorse, obviously having a nice mount is nice. That's all I can say about having a nice mount in Lost Ark. You don't really get to use mounts, especially if you really love the sea content, because you cannot use mounts on islands. You can only use mounts in, you know, towns and maps and stuff like that. It's nice to have a good mount, of course, but its use in Lost Ark is limited compared to, for example, Guild Wars 2, where mounts, if you have a good mount, you can just do amazingly crazy things like jump on mountains and get there faster and shortcuts and stuff. So in Lost Ark, mounts don't mean that much. That's what I'm trying to tell you. But it's pretty cool to have. Overall, extremely satisfied with the premium, with these pre-order things that they have for the Russian region. When I heard that they are out, they have been out for quite some time. I just didn't have time to make a video about it because I had other videos scheduled. But I was very afraid when I first heard, because I was thinking, fuck, they're just gonna give here fucking cash shop currency, like millions of it if you buy a €100 pack and stuff like that. The most expensive pack is 46 euros. So 46 euros is indeed a premium price to pay for a computer game in 2019. There are games that have been more expensive, but people generally kinda like a 40 euro mark for a game to be the most expensive and everything else being cheaper, like 40, 30 and 20, let's say it like that, right? Lost Ark has 1436 and then this one with 46, right? So it's a nice price. It's a price somewhere in the middle, not 80 euros for the game or anything like that for the largest pack. And I'm super satisfied with all of these 3 packs, including the largest one. Definitely for me, when the game's gonna come out in Europe and North America, I'm definitely gonna buy the largest pack just because I love this game too much. I don't need absolutely anything that's in here. All of these things can be purchased separately. However, I do want to support this company because they've been doing such a fantastic job with their game. So many nice updates, so many nice changes, so much involved in what the community wants to see changed in their game and doing it actually from week to week. I absolutely love these people that made this game, so definitely gonna buy this. I would have a little bit disappointed in the differences in between these 3. I would have wanted to see here 20 Feathers of Resurrection, because let's face it, if you go to a raid and you die once, then you do all your 3 raids that day and you die once in each, then 3 of these feathers are already wasted. So these are gonna last you maybe what, 2 days, 3 tops. So I'm just saying this is a very small amount of these Feathers of Restoration. As an example, I would have wanted to see here 20, I would have wanted to see here 30 or even 40 and so on and so forth, right? This wardrobe, it is what it is. This chaos dungeon entries, maybe here I would have wanted to see 15, maybe here I would have wanted to see 10 and so on and so forth. They're not a game breaking item, however the more money you would pay for these packs, maybe just increase the amount of things that you receive. There's no need to, you know, increase more titles here. Different titles is fine, but in terms of these feathers, for example, I would have wanted to see an increase. However, super satisfied in terms of pay to win. These packs have absolutely no pay to win in them, right? And they're very nice, good looking and very well made, surprisingly for Russia, because judging by what most people say, Russia is super pay to win everywhere. But don't really agree with that statement. In any case, these were the Founders Pack for the Russian region, guys. Hoping that we are going to also get a release date within the next 2 months. Hoping that that release date is going to be, as I said, in November this year. And for us in Europe and North America. And that's about it, guys. I thank you as always so much for watching. Please subscribe to my channel if you're interested in Lost Ark and the future of this game. And I'll see you soon in my next video.